Take that, subscribe. Take your hand, hit the button, subscribe.
Put your hand where your mouth is.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the
Dance
like button.
around. Call your mother. And hit
the reason why it
button.
helps us is because the comment that you see maybe on this video that's saying something silly, if you subscribe, we see that and the comment.
Yeah.
So it matters.
And we have such few subscribers that I know every subscription by heart.
Clip this. Ready? Subscribe.
Let me start the watch timer. Podcast is officially starting now. Well, I'm gonna throw my headphones on. I'm gonna make it happen.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween! Episode 10. Those boys. This 10. Is actually hit it, baby. Hit it, baby. Hit it. Give them what they want, Zach. Give the people what they want. They know what they're gonna get with those boys. They're gonna get the same sounds. Depending on what's on the Zoom 6-track, or it's an H8. Bam!
Episode 10, baby. Happy Halloween.
So, what the fuck are you? Sorry. What the hell are you? I mean, who are you?
You know what I am. I am a lab technician.
You look so good.
Thanks, man. You look good.
Thank you. I am a, who do you think I am? What do you think I am?
A poet.
I'm a shepherd.
Oh, yeah, right.
I've always wanted. I've actually never wanted to be a shepherd until recently. And this is my shepherd's staff. Yeah. Easy costume too. It's just a blanket. And anyways,
nothing else.
How you been,
You're
man?
Completely naked under there?
Yeah, it's like a toga party.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a toga party?
Nah.
You really never did a toga party?
I mean, I wish I did.
I guess we could still do a toga party, but that's like a college.
Yeah,
do I have to hold my shaft? Do I have to hold my shaft?
Hold your shaft the entire podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shepherd's staff.
Nice.
Do I have to hold my shepherd's shaft? Do I have to hold my shepherd's shaft the entire podcast? It's part of the costume. Is holding your cock.
Nice.
In your hand.
Nice.
I have my shepherd's shaft.
In your hands.
In my hand.
Nice. This is my shepherd's shaft.
It's exciting that we both microdosed.
Yeah.
Earlier today.
Yeah.
From the beautiful shiitakes.
Yeah.
That you grew for the kitchen. All the cooking that we've been doing recently in the kitchen. It's like we finally are actually using those shiitake mushrooms in the food. And they taste wonderful.
Yeah.
I feel more warm around the cheeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially on the boot cheeks.
Did you do something with your hair recently, by the way?
I put some mousse in it.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I wanted to get it like really,
because I think the lab tech, are you a lab tech?
I'm a lab tech, yeah.
Yeah, I think the lab technician thing really works for you. I see like you pulled the costume off well.
Thanks.
It's a little wrinkly.
Oh, I haven't worn it since microbiology.
I feel like you're like the rough and tough, like the ruffled guy who comes into work like every day. Like, give me this scene, okay? You're coming into work. Your shift started at 6:30 a.m. because your labs are due at 7. So you have to come in, get your cart, and go right to get blood. Yeah. But you're running late, always late.
Yeah.
Zane is always late.
Zane.
So you're showing up.
Zane.
Okay, you're coming in about 30 minutes late to work. Labs are already due.
All right, labs are due.
Yeah.
Coming into work.
Oh dang. You're gonna take okay.
Ready?
Yeah. And wait, hold on. And this is Zane, the lab tech, scene 1, and action. Dun, 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 dun. Where the fuck is Zane? He's never here on time. There's so much blood that needs due right now. There's so many labs. What about all the potassiums? There's so many potassiums. What are they going to do?
What's up, Doc?
Damn, dude. Yeah, Zane coming in so not rough at all. Exactly. Just 30 minutes late. What's up, Doc? You're late. You're late.
We're all late. And life is late, baby.
You know, it's funny. We're all going to die, which means who's actually late.
Maybe I'm perfectly on time.
I like Zane.
Zane's cool. A good name. You ever knew a Zane growing up?
It's funny. I'm Shane the Shepherd.
Shane the Shepherd?
Yeah.
Zane the Lab Tech.
You're Zane the Lab Tech, and I'm Shane the Shepherd.
A good Halloween.
And I have to hold my shepherd's shaft the entire podcast. But I like what you did with the hair. Your hair. It looks really good.
Thanks,
honestly.
man. Yeah. Thanks, man. This is actually the Signs wig.
Yeah.
When I released a satirical rap album a few years back, I got this wig to be the kind of entity of my satirical rap persona, and it has lived the day. Anytime I put this wig on, I am ready to partay. Let's just say,
Yeah, but I mean,
it's a good wig.
If you right now, if you wanted, literally right now, you could pause this. Actually, I really hope we can just clip in maybe some of that Signs music video that shows where this wig has been used.
Yeah.
But Zane, I thought that was your real hair. That's a wig.
Well, I grow it out for the cast.
I mean, why would you lie to us? Oh, but it's a wig. You just admitted it's a wig. You've used it for other acts. Something called Signs.
I'm going to redact that.
You're gonna.
I'm going to redact that.
Yeah, if I were you, I would definitely bury that shit.
I'm going to bury the hatchet.
Bury it alive. Bury it. Speaking of burying, that reminds me of an album title I came up with. I didn't come up with. My partner Megan came up with for potentially Nene's album. And I won't give it up right now, but I wanted to call the album Bury Me Alive. Like, I wanted to call it The Purge. I was like, I really wanted to call this album The Purge Volume 1. I thought that was like brilliant. I thought it sounded cool. It's based off that, like the movie.
Yeah,
everyone
The
thinks the
Purge.
movie, but like imagine an album, The Purge.
Would you just be calling it The Purge for
So-
using that sake, or would the theme of the album be about like a
So
purge?
this is a lot of this has actually been inspired by you, Signs, which is funny you're wearing the wig because I know that you've been working on these 2 tracks. Is it 2 tracks that you're going to release? Are you
2.
releasing them on Chorus?
Everything's gonna be on Chorus, dude. We
Everything
still
we
on
have,
our own record label.
we have to, but we are gonna keep it with
No, we have
Chorus.
to.
So Those Boys Productions is like
If
a
you
movie.
ever release music not on a record label, I quit.
What if I have?
We're done.
Luckily for you.
No, we're fucking done.
No,
if you're gonna do it.
luckily for you, I haven't. Okay, I've only released music under Neoman, under Chorus Records and Blouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I only have 2 songs under Blouse that are released under a different label.
Yeah, it was a remix, right, or something like that.
Well, I think it was a remix, and one was an original. It's Pecan Pie.
Yeah,
The song Pecan Pie.
I remember when you got that too.
That was like my first ever dance track I ever wrote, and it was fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a record label out of Brazil, and I really wish I could remember that label, but I remember I like just moved to San Francisco, and I was sitting at the window, and I was like, I'm just gonna send this one, and I sent it.
Send it.
That was a big, that's on, you can find all the Blouse stuff, Neoman, Signs, but my newest name, Nene, which is like my friend, Travis, big shout out Travis Hayes, who just played a show in San Francisco, bottom of the hill. He's
Travis
back at
Hayes
it.
used to also be our manager back in the Blouse days.
Yep, for Blouse.
Really good friend of ours. We fucking love Travis
Yep.
Hayes.
We love Travis. He's a dad, and his wife's amazing, and his
You
brother,
showed me
they all
that,
live together.
you showed me a clip of him playing, man, and it just made me emotional.
Yeah.
I legit was
In a
like,
good way.
In a great way. I was like, he's doing so good. And his image now alone on stage like that and playing, I was just like, oh, dude.
Well,
like,
it's just, wouldn't you
so
say it's
good.
like, does it feel seeing those videos? Because I know you weren't there, but
Yeah.
does this need to be closer?
No,
No,
we're
fine.
chilling. Whatever.
Does it feel different post pandemic seeing those videos?
Of someone playing live? I mean, not anymore.
I don't know, because like Travis has always played alone, and like he's got the Sad Boys Club. That's his whole thing, right? Like, and he would
I
stand.
thought
He would
thought
stand
had
by
a band.
this.
How long has he been playing
Oh
alone?
no, yeah, he was in. I was in a band with him.
Bright
and Matt,
Lighters, right?
Bright Lighters. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Bright Lighters was that bootlink lingo from back in the day here in America, like up in the north. Boonville is a town that's been around forever, and like the language the dialect of English language, they called it bootlink. And so I was in a band with Travis Hayes and Matt Klein called the Bright Lighters, and that was people from the city. They used to call people from the city the Bright Lighters. Bright Lighters. Anyways, I did like I started another Instagram under my new public identity, Nene from the Bay, and like Travis texted me. I haven't posted any pictures, nothing, and Travis texted me, and he was like, "Wow, bro, another one." And I was like, "Oh shit." I have such a bad public identity crisis.
Yeah, you got a bad rep,
every
dude.
2 years. And Megan was like cracking up today. She was like, "How many identities have you had online?" And I was like,
None of your business, babe. None
"I
of
was
your
like,
business, babe.
why don't you go out there and find them?
If you cared, you'd find them, babe.
You could literally, nothing gets taken down from the internet. You can go out there and search."
MySpace.
I was thinking like Fisherman was one of my names. Brothers was another name.
Yeah, but you haven't taken main names seriously, though, is the thing. Is most of the time you'll come up
Neoman
with a
was,
name
yeah.
and you won't release anything.
True.
Neoman, you released a whole album on. and you worked with a lot of people on it, and then now you're going by Nene.
True.
Honestly, I look at it as you've gone through transformations in your life, and you can't connect to your music unless you're true in it. And you can't be true with Neoman anymore because it's such a different time of your life.
It was pre-pandemic, man.
Yeah.
Everything and I wanted to do a podcast. Remember, I bought the lights at the beginning of the pandemic and was like, I want to do a podcast. And I was just so scared to do it and nervous. So I didn't, but I found footage of me taking footage of me in the condo doing it. And I was like, damn, I actually just about doing it, because I had a good image then. But so I want to talk more about this, but I know that Signs is coming out with a couple of tracks, and Signs back in the day when you released music was kind of what pushed. Just so inspiring to see you motivated to get music out. And it's so easy to say I'm just not really motivated, but then all of a sudden you put music out and it's you've said you're not motivated, but you're putting out this dope ass fucking music. I got to get back on. And it's a good push, and it's a good reminder oh man, if my little brother is putting out music, it's not fair. He can't be the only one, because we were Blouse. We always put music together. So if he's doing it alone, that makes me look, who am I? Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan. Who am I? And so I know that you're going to want to put out these songs soon, and it inspired me. So I started needing to set up P-Cloud. Shout out to P-Cloud. On my computer, I opened up my hard drive that I moved all of my computer onto. And I was going through all these old files, and I found all these songs I wrote in 2020 when me and Megan were falling in love, and songs I wrote on the plane and just ideas. And they're all fucking fire Nene beats, the beginning of what Nene was forming to be. And it's a totally different vibe. And so it made me think I have, that's how I write music. I just have all of these almost regurgitated, throwing up, purging tracks where I'm so emotional in life. I'm so insecure, or angry, or however it was. And whatever I was feeling in that moment, then it'd be I'm going to write something right now in the airport. I'm going to write something right now in my room. I'm going to write something really quick before work.
What's your approach to making music? So I mean, that's a huge question, but I mean more when you sit down and you're I'm just going to write something today. Because in the past, it used to feel for me at least, used to feel I had to do so much to make a song. Whereas now it's, if I sit for an hour, I'm going to make a song.
Right.
I already have a way of doing it. What's your strategy on Nene sits down and starts producing a track?
If I'm being honest, I only know how I've done it from the lazy emotional side, where a lot of what Nene has been wasn't what the structure was in the past. I mean, I've always had a set way of, if I hear a melody and I'm I got to get that down, I'm somebody that can do that. I hear a melody in my head, or I hear a beat or anything in my head, I'm and I'll figure it out, and all of a sudden it's there. And I'm damn, that's exactly what was replaying in my head. And I'll just hear these melodies. I think it's handed down from the Blaustone generation. Hey man, what are you whistling?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm making up as I go. That sounds like a real song. I know. It's you hear those, and all of a sudden it's that's what Blouse was. Bam, 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 bam. What was it called?
Looney Tunes?
Yeah, Looney Tunes. Yeah. That was always in my head, and I was here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And so there's always been that. And then I wouldn't say I lost that. It just I wasn't connecting with that style. Hearing melodies, it was I'm having all these emotions. I'm falling in love. I can't do long distance. And it would just come out. So the process is still start with the beat, because I'm a percussionist. So I got to have that.
So you start with beats. Drums come first.
And then maybe sub or bass. See Thriller?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Because it's all yeah.
I was ready for it.
So I start with percussion because it's so digestive for me. It feels so inner body. Writing music is so everything is bass, percussion. That's what makes sense to me.
So do you, when you because I mean, we've produced together, and so I'm more trying to get you to say the right thing that I want you to say, but more of would you think in lyrical at all, or are you more melodic?
Oh, I'm melodic.
Yeah.
But I mean, my lyrics are I want to be so lyrical because that's me. My desire is to be lyrical. So I hear melodies, and a lot of people, it's like, I'm like, dude, do you hear that? Da, 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 da. And most people are like lyrical. So I'm like goofing off because I'm insecure. And it's like, so I like pretend to try to sing and get out. And I'm just not lyrical at all.
Yeah.
It's all melodic, mostly percussive, like percussion. And so, but I feel like there's a lot of melodies, and this sounds so stupid, in percussion. Like I feel like I hear things in the beats I make. So if I'm hearing something in my head and I start a beat, it's almost like the melody's there for me in the beat, because I can already hear what the melody I want it to be, or at least the energy. But anyway, so what I'm getting at is I wrote all these songs that are just like ideas. They're just thoughts. They're just emotion, and they're not thoughts. They're emotional like regurgitations into sound. I've always done that since I was a kid when I started making music, right? It was like, I have all these emotions. They come out. How do I get these out? Like energy, this, bouncing off the walls, blah. Or on the computer, right?
Yeah.
And that like attaching to that and writing music was a way that I really projected my emotions in a really healthy way. And I still do that. And like, I recognized that when me and Megan were really falling in love by looking back on these songs I wrote. It's so hard to hear what you're doing in the moment of being like regurgitating your emotions like the way I do, like in music. And I can just produce track after track after track and never do anything with it. So when I was looking back through these, thinking about you releasing music, I was like, what would I do with Nene? Like, how would I want to write a new album? Would I want to put on EP? Like, what do I
Where do you
want
want
to
to be
do
in the scene? Because I remember with Neo Man, you were going a lot towards the lo-fi. And I'm wondering for Nene, are you going to still take the EDM approach and be very much beats based, or are you going to try to sing on it?
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's just you that's going to learn everything. But I mean, like, it's more of, I think I've been spending a lot of time becoming like what you said is it has to be real. Like I've been like switching these names because I'm getting to where I think I'm getting now, which is being unapologetically the artist that I am, like using my voice in the way that I want to. And like, I have these things that I want to say that I say in the hospital, like the presence I have in the hospital and the caring sort of professionalism and like take that I have. I felt that way on stage when we were doing Blouse. I felt that way. I feel that way, like writing a good track and the way people respond to it. And so I'm kind of getting lost in all of that. But when you say in the singing, it's more of like the scene that I want to be in is the scene. The scene that I want to be in is a scene of like what I feel is like makes me want to be an artist. And so I'll just say that like,
And what
your
scene
boy's
is that?
going to be singing and everything.
Good.
Yeah. Like Nene is the real deal.
That's what I want.
Yeah. And it's like,
I want you to take some risks.
yeah. But my original plan or my thought just starting like this week was The Purge. I just had that thought because there was this, and I can just keep talking, bro. I'll just keep going here. There was this black hole that was scientists with radio signals were able.
The two black holes?
Did you see the
that
one
are about to collide?
No, it ate like the star.
Yeah, I
One
saw
black hole
that.
like ate a star, and then a long time later, like spewed out stardust from its what's that called? Like the horizon,
Yeah.
whatever, and event horizon, and so it was like the way it was described was as if like the black hole was eating this whole star, and it was eating so fast that it like coughed up a little bit of it because it was like choking. And that spewing of stardust and the way that like the artist drew it and the way it looks is so like majestic. But the thought of it is like a black hole, like, and it like coughs up a little stardust. And that's what my emotions on music feel like. It feels like majestic stardust that just kind of gets coughed up because I'm swallowing all these emotions and these feelings, and I'm like trying to figure it out, and it's so real, and the love is so real. So what comes out is like a cough of onto music. So I have all these spewings, like a purge, if you will, and so it feels like all of these tracks that I've written over the last few years feel like they're just like I did nothing with them. So much of my life has been that as like beats and songs and stuff, and then do nothing with it. So it almost feels like they're like these dead bodies, like just buried away, right? Like these real people are these like beings that could have like been stars, but they were just coughed up stardust. And so there's like this feeling of I have so many tracks. I could release like an emotional roller coaster of Nene being a producer, whatever you want it to be like. And I want it to be like there's so many good songs that I connect with that I feel really inspired by just listening to them, and they feel real and honest. And so putting out like going crazy, putting out like a 20-track album and calling it The Purge. And the idea would be
that would be a purge, dude.
Going back into
if you could finish 20 tracks and release it, I'd be like, wow.
But the idea would be like every track that I produce for other artists, it would be like Nay Nay from the Bay. Like that is the
Nay Nay from the Bay.
Nay Nay from the
Shorty
Bay.
make me feel so good inside. Nay Nay from the Bay. Yeah, that'd be hot, dude.
Yeah. And so the idea is like, I want to play it all.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I purged, the first ever birth is like a purging. That's how it feels. It's like, I'm so scared to do it.
Yeah.
But it would be like, dude, he put out 20 tracks, like of all these like 1 minute songs, 2 minute, they're all these vibes, feels like he sang on a couple of them, maybe not. Like he had one feature, like what is this album? And it's like, so my idea was The Purge, and then Megan came up with a couple other words that, but I don't know. I just like that idea. It felt very Kid Cudi or like Childish Gambino or someone like, you know, that would title an album like so branded off of like a different brand, but like rebranding it themselves. And so some sort of expulsion, some sort of like vomiting of art that's like, this is my emotional side. This is what Nay Nay came from. I was swallowing true love, and what came out was a few, like handful of tracks. And so here they are. But what's coming next? Like what's going to come next? And like, that's like, will be like my stepping stone into back being like, I'm a major producer, but I'm also this artist. And that's part of my artistry is emotional regurgitation into sound. And maybe an artist hears one of those tracks and they're like, damn, I want that. And they hit me up and they're like, dude, track 18 was legit. Can I pay you for that? And I'm like, yeah, how much you thinking? They're like $2 Bitcoin. And I'm like, too much. I'll only take 1 Bitcoin.
We're going to go for $10, sir.
But anyways, let's sidetrack, right? Like, let's just bounce off of that because I'm curious about signs. I want to hear more about signs. Yeah, I want to hear about these tracks.
What about them?
Because like Nay Nay isn't anything, and you actually never gave up on signs, and you've kept the image, and you have these tutorials on TikTok, and you have like how many subscribers do you have on YouTube? 150,000 subscribers with signs tutorials.
1.8 million. Yeah.
When did you break?
Yeah,
you must have gone from 1 million to 0.8 really fast.
I released a tutorial on
that's
how
like
to...
like when you crossed 1 million, was it just like boom, zing?
Dude, with the wig, that face was gold. Yeah, that's going to be a fun clip. Can't wait. Also, what's your son doing outside here?
Him and my lady are outside playing. I love it.
Cool.
I was thinking about closing the curtain so we wouldn't be distracted, but I like that they're outside and we're in here like being superstars.
Superstars.
But do you want it? Are you going to talk about signs?
Hell yeah, dude.
Are you going to talk about your new track? All right, here we go. What's up, those boys? I'm really excited to announce that our guest for episode 10, which is we're starting a new leaf on the podcast, as in trying to bring in more content, user-friendly content, as in other people. And starting that off is going to be yours truly, as Shane the Shepherd. I'm really excited to be interviewing with us live. Signs is in the mix.
I'm in costume.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Zane, the technician.
You are Zane, the technician, but you're also Signs.
But I'm also Signs.
So what is Signs? Who are you?
Signs is SYNZ.
But like, explain
Some people say sins. And you know what? I'm okay with them saying sins, but I say signs. It's similar to Deadmau 5. He lets people say that.
I'm seeing Deadmau5.
Oh, you told me you were going to see Deadmau5.
I'm seeing him like a week on Friday.
In a week?
With Elliot.
Holy tits,
yeah, at the Bill Graham, I think.
That's going to be
maybe the Bill Graham Shoreline or something.
What a reminisce, dude.
I remember. Continue, Signs. What do you make? I mean, you can go search his music right now. Find him Signs. He's got a lot of great shit out there.
So, I mean, Signs is the birth of me producing people and them wanting more. I was producing some rappers about like 5 or 6 years ago, and they wanted to do some autotune singing, and they just couldn't do it, and it wasn't working, and they wanted to get like this very like Yo Train type of sound.
Oh,
and,
love Yo Train.
I know, same.
Where's Yo Train Bin.
He's released music all the time, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm a poor fan.
You're just under a rock.
I'm a poor fan.
He just released a new song.
I'm like a
few weeks
terrible
ago.
fan. I'm just like the one person over here who's like trying to give up Kanye softly. Like I'm pushing him aside, but softly.
Softly.
Okay, that's what type of fan I am.
Yeah.
I have some things to
Talk
work
about
through.
loyalty, though. You're a loyal fan. Once you're a fan, you're like, what? You support what? It's okay.
Yeah, and
It's the art.
I feel a little guilty. I'm not guilty now because I feel like I am acknowledging the truth. A lot of that's just being. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked from signs, man. Let's go back.
So Signs, I was producing some rappers and they couldn't get the sound they wanted. And so when they left, my OCD like anxiety was like, I just got to make the track though. Because we worked on the beat, couldn't get the vocals. And I was like, I'll do the vocals. I'll write to it. And I made this track called Liquor, which
So
is
you
on.
basically just did it all,
Yeah, but I normally do. I'm very controlling when it comes to music or art
or podcasting,
or podcasting or anything. I'm very
or
controlling.
anything, which I love. I feel very lucky, to be honest. It's aggressive at times. It's intense, right?
Yeah, it's a little intense for me too.
But dude, that is like your fucking superpower.
Yeah.
Is your ability to like, oh, I know how to make this perfect.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
That's perfect. You seem stressed. I'm fine.
Do you think maybe we can get something a little more raw? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. It's a little overproduced. Yeah, you're a little
Yeah.
overproduced.
You know what? I don't know if there's a thing called extra crispy mastering, but you're extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
2 tracks coming out, Signs.
Well, no, so
all you.
I made this joke track called Liquor. And it's on my first album, Bedrock.
How's it go again?
I met you at the bar, girl.
Girl.
That's where I went wrong. High heels and blonde girls. We're in for a long, long night. Yeah, that was inspired by Yo Train. The boy I was producing,
Makes sense.
he showed me a Yo Train song, and word for word, what I told him was, "But you don't sing," and he was like, "But you can make me sing."
What?
And I was like, it doesn't work that way, dude. I mean, I can auto tune you, but you got to know how to hit some melodies.
What a thing, dude. That's such a classic thing to say to like a producer is like, hey, I can't, like, I'm not the greatest singer, but you can make me sing, right? You can help me sing by like producing it. Get out.
Well, we tried, it just didn't work. And then when he
We're done.
left,
Get out.
I recorded Liquor, and it was great, and I really liked it. But it was so not what I was used to doing, and so I like kind of hit it back a little bit. But I showed some friends, and they were like, "Zach, this is so good. This is so good. You have to do it." And I was like,
remember.
I was so uncomfortable, but then I was like, it would be a joke. It'd be a joke project, and I'll keep writing it. So I started writing a bunch of music, fell in love with the R&B and hip hop realm. And I just released this album, and then it became serious, and it was Signs.
Because it was a joke.
Well, it was a joke at first. That
You called
first song
it
was a
satire.
joke. Well, no. That Bedrock was not a joke.
Oh, no. Bedrock was Signs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Because this yeah, okay. Bedrock was a great
Satire
album.
was after Bedrock.
I mean, Bedrock's young, right? When I listened to, I showed.
It's still so good, dude.
Oh, it's good.
It's one of my prized
But what's
possessions.
great about it is that it sounds young,
Yeah.
which like you have a history already. Like you have like a catalog of signs of how like you've grown. Like you went like, I met you at the bar, girl. It's like Drake. Like when you listen to old Drake, like original Drake, and it's like, then I know it was you. And you're like, you listen to the lyrics and you're like, what the fuck is Drake talking about? It's like so cheesy.
I feel like every artist is cheesy at first, but you can
Maybe the cheesiest music is the best music.
It really is, though. When you think about it, like some of the best songs you'll ever reminisce on are the cheesiest fucking songs you've ever heard.
Let's like give me some examples. Like what's like one of your favorite songs?
Oh man, on the spot, I'm not going to think about it.
Look at the star.
Oh well, that's Coldplay, baby.
It's like
And
okay,
that's
look at the stars.
gold.
Look how they shine for you.
And all the things you do, it was all yellow.
It's very cheesy, but it's
Yeah.
like everybody in that audience is like, look at the
Crying, bawling their eyes out.
how they shine for.
Yep.
And he's there like,
Flags.
you're gay because you listen to Coldplay.
Okay. The shepherd has spoken. That was deep. Thanks for that. Oh God.
Attention.
Got your attention.
So and there's a lot we can talk about signs. That's your history.
Well, no. So I released Bedrock. Album did pretty good, at least in our group. I've never really had anything take off in the music realm. You know that with Blouse, it was kind of like we had a moment, but it's never been like, oh, the masses have listened to the album.
Right.
And I think at some point we will get to a point where one of our music
One of our songs
projects
has
kind of
done
gets
something.
heard by more people, and then the old music will be appreciated. But I think of like Bedrock as like a great starter album for Signs. But then the next album I did was a satirical rap album for the same exact reason. And I think it's an interesting take on what Signs
What do you mean?
is.
What do you mean? Same exact reason.
I was recording some rappers who couldn't rap well enough.
Oh, so you were
And
helping
so
other people.
I was like, you need to get like a sibin to Kevin to heaven to Kevin to heaven, and they were like, you do it then. They kept getting annoyed, like, you have the perfect flow. You
Zach,
do it.
I need
and then
you to
so I did it,
prove
and then
it.
it was good.
Prove it right now.
Prove what?
Come on, Signs, you're here. Can you give us something real quick, Signs? Can you spit something? Maybe one of your tracks? Got anything?
There's this track called Prophet on my satirical rap album, which is a satirical rap album. It's a satire album of satirical rap.
So basically, what you're as a
Because some
shepherd.
people don't understand that it's satirical
No,
rap.
as a shepherd, what I think I hear you saying is that this is a very serious rap album that you wrote. Is that what I'm hearing you say? Right?
Yes.
It's a very serious rap album.
Very serious. I take
there's-
it very seriously.
When we think of you, it's like Macklemore and then you.
Yeah. Seriousness. Dead
Like,
seriousness.
You're like, I don't go to the thrift store. I'm Forever 21, but I like the tracks.
I don't go to the thrift store, but I did go to Forever 21.
So Prophet, what about it?
I mean, there's a.
Let me hear it. Give it to me right now. Come on.
Well, I'm not.
Signs.
I'm not off the top, bro.
Signs.
I don't prep.
Signs. Don't look at the camera. Here we go, Signs. Give us Prophet. Just give us a little something. I like you on the spot. I love putting you on the spot.
Well, there's the in the middle of the song. There's a flex that I do, and it was basically that, where it's kind of like a triplet throw, like seven to Kevin to heaven to Cliven to sipping to Kevin to Femin to Kevin to sipping to and you just don't stop, you don't breathe, and it's like seven to Cliven and I just
think
don't
you could
stop.
remember it right now?
Well, it goes
It's been a
like,
while.
now you don't get it. I see that you sweat and you gotta admit it. I spit like a legend. You sit like a peasant. I'm high in that crescent. I'm high in that gold. You back up at 7. So give me a second. I'll answer that question. You bitches be fake. Pay me the pension. I'm bringing the tension. I'm bringing the lessons. I'm bringing the weapons. I'm bringing the kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him again. Bitches be playing. I'm killing again. Know what I'm saying? I came for the fame and I'm taking your name and I'm killing again. Fuck it. This prophet is killing again. Fuck it. This prophet is killing again. Shots and you fuckers blowing holes and you fuckers like, I don't give a damn about you motherfuckers. Hey, I don't give a.
Still got it.
Well, I wrote it.
Oh, so like, does it ever go away?
Oh, it's a lot easier when the music's playing.
Damn, that
'cause-
was fire, dude. I knew you
Thanks.
could bring it back.
Thanks, man.
By the way, you on the spot is spot on.
Oh, dude. I love
That was
spots.
brilliant.
I love spots.
Good job. Thank you for doing that, by the way.
Thanks. But then
let me give you. There it is. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Please. We're talking. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously. We're on stage.
Yeah, we're just relax.
It's a conversation.
Fuck, man. Sometimes they're just like obnoxious.
Yeah.
Wow, they know how to stop quick though.
They quickly stopped for you. They listen.
They don't want to make me angry.
They do listen.
They do listen. So then after satire though, I got way more attention for satire. Like way more attention for it. And a lot of people thought that that's what I was as a rapper. And really hardcore rap. If you listen to the album, it's so fucking hard.
At that time,
never stops.
Let me ask you a question. During that time when like you put out satire, and it was really like you put a lot. How many hours would you say you put into that album?
All my music, I put too much time into it.
Can you give me a number for just this satire?
Probably at least 500 hours.
So it's a joke, but is it really?
Dude, all my music has to be taken seriously.
So it's like
I put time into it.
So the people that took you seriously are because they kind of have to. Because when you listen to it, it's really fucking good. Even if people are like, it's fucking cheesy. This guy's a fucking white boy. Whatever they want to say, it's still really hard to not be like, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Ooh, it's like. So in that time, I don't know. Like, what did you learn from like becoming a satirical rapper?
If you take your art too seriously, no one's going to give a fuck.
Yeah.
And your serious art, you just need to take it a little less seriously because then other people will
have
trust
fun?
it a little more because it's fun.
Yeah.
We right when I released
Powerful.
right when I released satire, a few months after you started doing Neo Man, and we did White Walls together. And that is by far the most heartfelt song I think I've ever released under Signs. And every time I listen to it, I get teary eyed because it's just like every line
It strikes a chord in our lives too, man. That was like after Blouse. That was like, hey, I wrote this track.
Yeah.
And I sent it to you. It was like, what, 4 tracks total on the on live. It was just like so simple.
Just feels,
And
baby.
you just took it, yeah. And like,
been talking to myself lately.
it's got
asking for some help lately.
It's a sound,
like,
right?
It's good.
It's got like a sound that like you have to be acquired. You have to want that. You have to be into sort of like a spoken word, kind of almost emo. like there's a tone to it,
Yeah.
you know, that has like, I don't know, it's raw and like you're not normally doing raw shit. And so that was like a raw song.
But I took it too seriously. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is we made that track, and I still to this day, man, when it comes on, I can't skip it. I have to listen to it, and it's very serious for me. So it's like I think of that track as that's Signs at its most seriousness. There's no joking, and it didn't do well. No one listened to it. Like legit, even to this day, I think it only has 20 listens on Spotify, which is so fucking low compared to everything else, which is fine. It's fine that people didn't take it.
Hard,
but when you take your art too seriously, then you hurt and you don't want to do it anymore. And so it's kind of like...
And you got to put more. You got to put more. Got to put out more. Like those boys is like, we're putting out so much. And then one comment's like, failure of a podcast. And we're like, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go stab my dick.
It's like, so do the comments bother you? What comments?
Yeah.
There's like 2 comments and they hurt. If I'm being honest, it hurts.
It hurt.
I don't even know why we're doing it. It's the same thing as like 20 plays is worse than no plays. It's like, I'd rather just have 0 plays. If you're going to have plays, keep listening.
The funny thing is, though, is anyone that says people's negative comments on your work doesn't hurt is a fucking liar.
Oh, they're a liar.
But I can tell you right now, I have more drive than most people, and I ain't going anywhere. So you can keep fucking commenting. Yeah.
You know what? Right there, because I want to give this as an opportunity. Like, I want you to put this in the title. I want this to be like Happy Halloween, Signs. Like, I want this to be the push that you need to get these tracks rolling.
I do need a push, yeah.
And I want you to do it because your music, no matter if it's a joke or if it's years ago, watching you stay true to your public identity, doing it, making it a joke, not taking it seriously, but then taking it so seriously and being honest about it is inspiring to me because it's like that's how we work together. You know, like when I see you put shit out, it's like, if he can do it, I can do it. And that's like what this podcast was, right? You were like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, you can do this. Just like, do it with me, do it with me, do it with me. I'll do everything. Do it with me. And that's just, yeah, it's just like fun, man. It's fun to be pushed and it's fun to be motivated and it's fun to be in competition because we both take our music so fucking seriously in very different ways. And so Neo Man was like an opportunity to really collab and we did it. And you made
that's where that wig originally came from, was Neo Man. That's where this wig originally came from too, was your Neo Man release party. We needed wigs. And
I got the wig and then you went and got your wig.
Yeah. And then ever since then, this has been the Signs wig.
Remember Mom and Dad came and Dad wore his wig?
Yeah.
Remember what wig he wore?
He wore the curly one.
Yeah, wasn't it that he was a Jamaican?
Is that what it was?
It's like, Dad, you can't do black hair.
It wasn't black.
It's like how people do blackface. You can't do black hair.
What? No.
You're a bald white guy. You can't
bald. You got to stay bald,
You're
Dad.
bald and white. You can't do black hair for Halloween. That's been cut off since the 80s.
Yeah, come on, Dad.
Cut it off.
Everyone knows it. No black hair.
God bless
Dude, we
you.
haven't
God bless
We
you.
were supposed to be playing Jenga this whole time.
I know, but I feel like this has been a good starter for our conversation.
Oh, no, it's great.
So
It's
you're
great.
going to be putting out 2 songs, Signs. It's been great. Thank you.
I could do a quick 10-second snippet if you think that'd be cool.
I don't know. Let's ask the audience. You guys want to hear it? Y'all want to hear something? Oh wow,
Okay.
that sounds like a yes.
Okay.
That's, you know what? That's, wow. They're still going.
Wow.
Oh my. Oh
All
wow.
right. If you guys want it, I'll give it to you.
Signs. I think you heard him here. They are wanting you to. Oh. Not a good response anymore.
They're laughing.
They're changing their minds
They think
quickly.
it's
What a
a
terrible
joke.
audience. Are you the ADHD audience where everybody just is like with each other, like distracted? Not funny. You want this?
Not at the moment. No, I'm gonna wait till we're done. So I'm not sure if this track's gonna be titled "Coming Back" or "Keep Coming Back," but it's gonna be one of those, or it's gonna be "Coming with a U." Just take it less seriously.
Was it called? Maybe calling what? Coming back versus
I come on the back.
I come on the back. I come on the back.
I'm only going to play the first 20 seconds.
But what's it called again?
Well, it's not done yet. So I'm not.
This is a sneak peek of Signs putting out 2 tracks.
Oh, I'm putting out 2. I'm only going to show this one. At least the snippet of it.
It's a big deal.
It's not even going to be like on speakers, dude. I'm throwing it through a mic. Never done this before. This is the first time. Thanks.
Ooh, it sounds good. Oh, that sounds so good. Ooh, dude, that sounds fire, actually. You might want to use this as your... You heard it here, the Signs.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm just proud of Signs for putting something out finally, you know? It would have been the whole pandemic.
Shorty's on the dome and I need her. I've been on the road, but I'm fiending. I don't got the time, but I need it. Need it. And I'm so fly, but I need you. And I'm in mine and I'm fiending. I push you out further like you out, but then I keep coming back.
Yeah.
Oh,
It goes off, dude. I love that track.
dude.
It's good. I'm so excited to release that one and the next one. Thank you. Thank you. No, please, please, please. Please shut the fuck up. We're being serious now.
As a shepherd, please.
Please. That's the character right there. As the shepherd.
Yeah, as a shepherd and probably the shepherd.
Please.
That was wonderful.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Well, yeah, we do have a Jenga set up here. Why don't you go for it, buddy? Make the first move. And as we're making the first move, this is actually a perfect opportunity to
A moment to Reddit.
This moment to Reddit on episode 10 in the Halloween special by those boys is going to be a little bit different. We're actually playing a little bit more of a game, if you will. Have you ever heard of the game Would You Rather?
I have, yeah.
So I went on Reddit and I searched up as many of like Would You Rather, like the best Would You Rathers, because there's like, would you rather die jumping off a cliff, or would you rather
I would.
die?
I'd rather. Yeah, I would rather.
Would you rather die jumping onto a pile of spikes?
Is this a real question? Or are you
No,
just
I'm
giving
just saying
an
that's
example?
like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like there's so many that you can do
I
that are
feel
even
like-
fun. They're just fun.
Yeah.
Right. And so I have some good ones that I found, some really hard ones that can just bring up conversation. So a moment to Reddit. This is our first ever like game show, if you will. Happy Halloween special.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all right, I'm gonna go. Would you rather? Okay. A, ejaculate one sperm that's the size of a tadpole,
Oh God.
or would you rather splurge or spooge a regular size sperm, but they can all talk?
I hate this. I hate that question.
Yeah. Tadpole or
I
the same
have to
size
go-
they all talk?
I have to go tadpole.
Why?
Because, dude, it would be so creepy if I was like, and they're all,
Because they die so fast, but some live. So it'd be very much nopey, right? It'd be like nope, because someone would be living in the vagina, like, yeah, like,
yeah. Oh my God. Inside the vagina. No, dude. Oh, fuck. That's bad. I don't like any of that. That's terrible.
like just like your girl walking around. Is
But then would the tadpole hurt?
you're like,
Yeah, the awkward
babe,
after
babe,
sex.
babe, can you go douche?
Can you go douche?
You're like, can you please go douche?
Can you please go douche, babe?
What'd you just say to me? I can hear them. I can hear them.
Oh, man.
Can you please go douche?
This is so cringe. I can't handle this. This is too much. That's
It's
such
good.
a terrible question.
That's
It's a
good.
great question.
That's would you rather. So I think that I would have to. I mean, like the tadpole would hurt every time you come. It'd be like ah,
But it wouldn't be nearly
and
as
it would,
bad.
it would be like the
Oh,
like
fuck,
a finger,
man.
like a
That's
finger.
so gross.
You know what I'm saying? Like oh, and there is the sperm. There
The
they
sperm.
are. The sperm. Ah! Every time you come. So it's just like you come in your girl and it's like, how do you guys get pregnant? We don't. It just crawls out it just flops right out every time. Every time I come, it hurts and it comes. You look like a tadpole.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if that one talked too. Help!
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey,
Just-
brother.
I-
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
The response to the tadpole or the screaming sperm would be the same response we have to our sperm now, right? It'd be like,
Ew.
may the gods ever forget me. Forgive me for what I've done.
Forgive me, Father.
Like it's a murder scene every time. Forgive me as I flush them. No!
Oh, God.
Same response.
What if your sperm could talk? That'd be just terrible.
I don't know What if it could?
It would be terrible. Nice. Nicely done. Nice and smooth. All right, give me another one.
I want to play a couple of things here.
When we were kids, Nate used to make me play Jenga with him naked. I always never wanted to play.
We never used the blocks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Down goes another one.
Nate always won because he's so pointy.
This is just so not true, by the way. We did like touch tongues with each other in the bathtub.
Tongues?
Yeah.
That's what we're calling it now. Tongues.
No, we didn't even kiss. I remember one time we put our tongues together. I was like, put your tongue out. And you were like, what? And I was like, put it out. And it's oh my God, this
forceful.
is forceful.
You forced me to do it.
Yeah. And I was like this. It was like, your tongue, okay. And I'm like, tongues touch, tongues let go. And I'm like, interesting.
To all the brothers out there, did you guys do that?
No, they're like, yeah, my brother made me blow him. So yeah, that checks out for most of the human race.
Yeah, that's trauma.
Sounds like most younger brothers had to blow their older brothers.
Oh my God, dude. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, it's probably more true than you realize. Actually, I know it's actually more. Okay, here we go. Would you rather, and this is for you two back home watching this right now.
You too.
Go ahead. Would you rather have a magic van that can teleport you anywhere you want and time travel anywhere you want, or a magic ring that when it touches a book, you absorb all the knowledge inside?
I'd have to go with knowledge, dude.
So you want ultimate knowledge versus like being able to go anywhere in space and time.
Well, so it's not just on the world. You can go anywhere.
Would you rather have a magic van that can teleport you anywhere you want and time travel anywhere you want? Or all the knowledge with a ring? One ring to rule them all. One ring to bind them. And in the darkness, refined.
I don't know. I think I would go with the ring, but then also, man, it would be dope to be able to travel anywhere you want, especially like other universes and meet women that like know you for your thoughts and your emotions, and have friends that would like travel with you.
I think that it's like very obvious. I think you would do knowledge, right? You said knowledge, the magic ring. I think I would rather definitely do time travel because that's just like how we are as people. You're like logic. And I'm over here like emotion. So emotional people are like, let's travel. And logical people are like, the world's burning up.
Yeah.
Why would I travel?
Yeah.
And it's like, because we're emotional beings and we're all going to die someday. And you're like, that's why I'm logically going to stay here and create a business. Why would I travel?
God, why am I like that? It's true. You're so true.
Am I hitting a nerve?
Well, no, it's just so
I'm just saying
true.
the logical person versus the emotional person.
Yeah.
I think that's like, you would choose knowledge, ultimate knowledge with a ring. You'd be like, oh, cryptocurrency? What do you want to know?
Exactly.
Oh, coding? What is there to know? I know it all. I know everything there is about coding.
I wonder if it would be like self-destructive if you could know everything.
You mean like your brain?
No, just more of like if you could know anything, then knowing everything wouldn't have value anymore.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Rewatch that movie if you haven't yet. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Boom! Just like that. That's everything everywhere. All at
Wow.
once.
That was great. Wow, man, I need that more in life. Okay. Oh, would you rather have an obsessively insane person love you, or an obsessively that you didn't love, or an obsessively insane person hate you?
Would you rather have an obsessively
The reason why I think
insane...
this one definitely strikes a chord is because all of us have been in a situation where we've been in relationships or had friends that are obsessed with us, right?
Well, haven't we all been in relationships where we're obsessed with the other person too?
I knew you were going to say that. You're always flipping it back. Zach over here is always flipping it back, saying, thanks, Zane.
I like to make the flippity flip happen.
You're absolutely
when
right.
I'm
You're
dippity
absolutely
dip
right.
snapping,
But
and I'm...
this question isn't asking you that, Zach. This question is asking you, would you rather have an obsessively insane person love you, or would you that you didn't love, or would you rather have an obsessively insane person hate you?
Love.
Does it
dude,
matter?
I don't know. I don't know. It sounds terrible. Sounds really stressful, and I don't know if I want to answer that question.
Would you rather, as part of this game, answer it?
Okay, so having an obsessive person hate you, I would fear what they're gonna do. Having an obsessive person love you, I fear what they're gonna do.
Right? Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck up your marriage either way.
Yeah, 'cause I love you.
I'm
In
going
love.
to key your car either way.
Yeah.
You know, that's a mental health. Like the question is, would you rather have a mental health person love you or a mental health person hate you? And it's like, I don't want mental health people loving me or hating me.
Is it a female or a male?
Gender is just a construct.
For me,
Look at me.
I identify as a
Look at me.
he, him.
Yeah.
Therefore, I am attracted to a she, her.
I'm a shepherd.
You're a shepherd.
So,
So is this crazy person that's in love with me, is it a woman? Can it be?
it can be whatever you want. I think the idea is it's either if you want to talk about man versus woman in your
Because if
life.
she's hot, I'm down.
Okay. When are they not? You know what I'm saying?
If they're crazy, they're fucking hot.
Okay. Listen, if you're obsessed with me, you're hot.
Narcissistic approach. I like it.
That's the first would I rather. I would rather have an obsessively hot person.
I just want the attention. So yeah, I'll do both. I'll take
If
both. Of them.
you're overweight and ugly, that's not the person that's obsessed
Yeah,
with me.
they're not going to be obsessed.
No, they're not going to be obsessed
Definitely
at all. They
not.
weren't in culture.
They
That's
know their place. Let's just be real.
let's move on.
Okay, your turn. Yeah. Best of luck, dude. I'm going to keep trying to make it as tough as possible. And remember, I won chess, so you should try to win this one.
That was hard, man. Chess was a hard podcast.
Oh, that was a tough one.
I think that we needed to do chess with like customers or people that we interview like together. We should do a chess before or after. You know, like have that like
I really want
like
to
a
get the
side video.
I really want to get the ping pong table
I know we will. It just
I just
where would
love
put it?
ping pong.
I do too.
in your garage.
I don't have any room.
Make it.
My property's only 15,000 square feet. I don't have enough space.
Privilege is tough. Dude, you're gonna fuck it up early.
All right.
Oh my, you can't do that with the Jenga like this, dude.
I am freaking Shane the Shepherd.
I'm Shane the Shepherd. Fucking deal
When I
with
need
it.
to make a statement, I will.
It's really tough.
Would you rather? Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather? And you at home, would you rather? If you had to live in a cage for the rest of your life, would you rather the bars be horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal, 100%.
Why?
You can climb them.
Dude, that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, dude. I bet at least I could spend the
I
time
try
being a
not to
monkey.
read these when I download them, but like I like think them really fast. I'm like, don't think too much. I wanted to be on the spot, but it's like yeah, exactly. Like if you're gonna live in a cage their whole life, you want to get a workout in, right?
Yeah.
It'd be you could
Yeah, but you could do so much
work
more
out like
horizontal.
this. You could work out like this.
Yeah.
Like horizontal
I've
bars.
worked out like this a couple times.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some pull-ups.
yeah.
Versus like this.
There's the meme, dude. The breathing is really intense.
Yeah. What type of bars? It's your.
I
whole,
like the horizontal bars for lifting.
It's your whole life. It's your whole life. My whole life. Then it's this. Is it mine or
Good.
yours?
Is your turn.
it's mine.
Dude, it's already tilting. We're not on a very level surface be playing Jenga, so it makes it quite entertaining to... Oh, fuck. Oh, nerves. Holy tits, dog. You got a warning
Let's
first.
go!
I almost just shat my pants.
All right.
Dude,
Oh, wait.
When I was
here
at-
it comes. Here it comes.
when I was at work last night, I normally don't eat their food because
Yeah.
it hurts my stomach most of the time. But I had to be there earlier, and so I didn't have time to make myself food. And so I slammed a bunch of food, and then we had to go rush to do the banquet thing. And I'm legit like mid shift at like the part of the party that we were doing, and man, I had this cough. I was like. I was like, oh, fuck, dude. I almost just straight diarrhea sprayed all over my pants. And then it was like 8 hours later. I had to hold the whole thing. It's tough.
Dude. Potent. They're potent, by the way.
Yeah.
I told you what you said. They're potent.
They're potent.
You're right.
What's potent? I'm lost now.
You're a lab technician.
Oh,
You know how you're a pharmacist as well?
yeah.
You're a pharmacist, right?
Pharmacies.
Remember when you gave me those supplements earlier?
Oh, yeah, they are potent, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, yeah, man. Like your face is going into your wig very nicely.
Thanks.
It's like a perfect, like I didn't realize how perfectly set you are now.
Yeah.
And your face is like greenish gold.
Yeah, dude, this is you now. You are the shepherd forever. And when that wig comes off, I'm going to be confused.
I know. So I don't ever want to change.
Dude, what's so great about your outfit is the way it's wrapped. It legit looks like you're just like,
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea.
I am the shepherd.
I want to be here. I am.
Exactly.
They're making some loud noises out there. Do they not realize we're on air? We are on air. Damn it.
Is the window open?
No, but like we are on air. Damn it.
We are on air, damn it.
You know what? Your girlfriend's. We're on air. Excuse me. We're on air. Hold that side.
man, yeah.
That side look.
We're
Hello?
on air.
Hello. We're on air.
With the wig, it's such a Karen effect.
All right.
All right, next.
Whose turn is it?
Yours. Best of luck, dude.
Oh shit. Oh.
That's a risky one.
Oh yeah, daddy. Oh, daddy. Jenga's so sexy. Oh, gross, dude. You're just. If you think that's gonna make me shake, it is. I hate that.
Oh.
Oh, that's sticky there. You're disgusting. You're absolutely disgusting. Crash.
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash. Sega? Was that Sega?
Sega.
We never even
PlayStation.
It was PlayStation. It was not Sega because we never owned a PlayStation or Sega.
That's because we were poor.
All right. Yeah, we were so poor. That's why we had an N64
That's all we had.
and Super Nintendo and a regular Nintendo
And an Xbox and
An Xbox,
Dreamcast.
we were poor.
And a house and a
We were
bunch
so
of
poor.
food.
Like-
and white parents. We were chilling, dude. We were very poor.
It was funny. It was just like everything's for the church, and you're not gonna get anything for Christmas
But then
besides
one day,
everything that you want.
sometimes.
Would you rather be able to eat anything you want and have it be perfect nutrition, anything you want, perfect nutrition, or have to only sleep 1 hour a day and be fully rested? It's a good one.
I would choose 1 hour a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have a very I don't need food. I would love to be able to eat whatever I want and have the good, perfect nutrition.
It's not
but
like-
in reality, I did veggie tacos for 5 years straight and never changed my diet.
You're a logical person.
Yeah.
You're
It's
like, why would I
got my
waste?
nutrition.
Yeah.
I make the same dinner every night. And everyone's like, you're crazy. I'm like, no, it's just, I can do it. But if I could sleep for an hour, I could edit so many more podcasts.
Steve Jobs
We could
wore
have
the same
a
thing,
second
right?
podcast.
Steve Jobs, exactly, because you don't have to worry about food.
No, sleep.
Oh, 1 hour. Oh, you're choosing to only have 1 hour of sleep. Zane is choosing 1 hour. 1 hour sleep. I love that. That's what happens when you only need 1 hour. You're like, yeah, I am special. I only need 1 hour. Yeah, I only need 1 hour. I only sleep 1 hour and I'm fully rested. Right? Or it's like literally 15 extra large pizzas. It's just like it's fine.
It's fine.
I'll be fine. It's too hard right now.
I'm just I can't even really try to.
Because that's what it'd be like. It'd be like so burnt out, sweating. Like, it's fine, actually. Like it's actually nothing. If it's I'm fine.
It's fine.
Just reinforcing
It's
all
fine.
of that insecurity. Just like feedback loop.
What would you choose?
That one.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. No, I mean, because I already sleep about 1 hour a night and feel like I'm fine. So like,
You already got that superpower.
like Megan would really, my partner would really benefit from like 1 hour sleep, because when she doesn't get at least 6 or 7, she wakes up like,
My day is done.
I'm like, babe, what's up? You want some coffee? She's like, you know, like
Yeah. She's like,
the C word like gets her lit. She's like, as much as she can.
I can't keep my eyes
It's like,
open.
hey, babe, you want some fresh beans? She's like, see that simple air response.
Okay.
This is getting really tough.
It's also getting hot.
Would you? Okay, so I would choose food and you choose 1 hour. We're good.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to converse with non-human like animals, or have lifelong fluency in every human language?
Is it sticking out?
Yeah, you're fine. Would you rather be able to converse with animals or have lifelong fluency in every human language?
Fucking animals, man.
You would rather than speak. That's not very logical of you.
Dude, people are fucking stupid.
Really?
I'd rather hang out with dogs, okay?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go back and forth. The language would be dope, too.
Yeah.
But I mean, animals are dope, man.
I mean, like, what type of animal would you want to speak with the most?
Dogs.
Really? Because you have Maya?
I also, yeah.
Don't you think you already speak with Maya? Or do you force that?
I think if Maya could talk, I would boot her out of the house.
Maya be like,
I just ate 15 pounds of cat poop.
Yeah, dude. I think that's the problem. So dude, oh my God. Even think about it's disgusting, but last time me and my girl were at your house, my dog ate so much of your cat's poop. Like so much.
Oh, don't tell me
But
that.
dude, she came around the couch. I mean, you were there. You saw it happen. She came around the couch, dude,
That's
and had
right.
so
I remember
much
this.
of what is it? The cat stuff that they poop into? The
Litter.
Litter.
I
So
don't wanna
much
do it. I'll throw-
cat
I'll literally
litter
throw up right now.
stuck in the back of her teeth that she was doing like this,
Oh, stop.
like trying to get it out of her teeth for days, Nathan. Days.
What?
Yeah. So we went home. The next day, she was like drunk. She didn't eat. She didn't do anything.
She
She
ate
just
so
slept
much.
like,
Because she ate so
she just
much.
kept doing these sighs and going back to bed. And it's like, get up, Maya. And she'd be like,
'Cause she ate so much, yeah.
yeah.
It's a disgusting
It's,
little bitch.
that's the problem.
What a
dude.
disgusting little bitch. That's what they call dogs.
Fucking take it back.
I feel like my costume's falling apart. My shepherd.
I think your soul is falling apart.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, God.
Hey, 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 hey. The shepherd is losing it. Okay, cool. Hour and 2 minutes.
It's like this. It's like this.
Don't just smack it.
It's like this.
Dude. It's wiggling.
That worked really well, though. I went in hard. I just chose one and put my finger in it. I think I would love to speak with animals, but obviously I would speak every single human language. That would be insane, man.
That would be insane.
Like everything you do, you could be at a cafe.
You could be John Cena.
if you had that power, you could be John
You could be John
You
Cena.
could speak Cantonese or Mandarin like John Cena. you could be
Every now it's Mandarin's always like John Cena.
you could be John Cena.
You could be John Cena.
You could be John Cena if you spoke every language. I like that John Cena is such a reference. But the guy or the girl, the person that like speaks every language that nobody knows this is them in every single situation of their life. Ready? This is them.
Yeah, it's good.
Because you'd always be able to know what people are
everyone's
saying, and they're always speaking shit you
Yeah,
wish
dude,
you
dude, dude.
didn't know.
This would be the person that could speak every language. Ready? This is them. Ready?
I hate you. I know, it was a bad joke. Cut this out of the cast or I'll kill you.
You're editing it now, so you can cut it out.
I'm not editing shit anymore. Not
Dude,
after that
if you don't
stunt.
edit shit, I'm gonna break all this.
I can't reach.
Hey, Reach. Dude, you're about... Oh, okay. Nathaniel just took the very bottom one, and we're all balancing
So
on one
to
stick
finish
now.
off the cast, though, because I know we're getting to an hour, so when this goes down, we're going to finish off the cast with a really great game.
Okay. Ooh. Here.
Oh my God!
Oh, dude, I think it's about to go.
If it falls before I get
It's
over, you
falling
lose.
towards me.
I actually don't know they're actually dude.
Dude, it's already on there.
Jenga game. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah. Nate's gonna lose. Evan right now is looking through the window and saying that we're playing Jenga.
Yeah, boy.
This whole podcast, Megan and Evan have been playing outside, and we can hear them so loud.
It's actually good practice for the live cast.
Oh, they have in the background? I know, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, if we can do it while people are playing and yelling.
It's going down.
Oh, God.
It's going down.
It just might. Oh, fuck. I think it's going down, dude.
No, it's not going down, is it, Signs? Zane.
Don't mess up. Dude, you always do that one. You're like, I'm just going to hit it and see what happens. It's fallen. It has too much balance on there. And oh, my Lord. Oh, Lordy, your stick's going to knock it over.
It's a shaft.
Okay.
It's my shepherd shaft. What the? You're using my moves. That's not fair. You can't use my tactics.
I learned from a shepherd.
That actually proves that checks out. You learned from the shepherd.
Dude, handle your stick.
Shaft.
It is gonna. Wow, this is an intense game of Jenga. Wow, dude, you really set me up for perfection here.
Near perfection. Get near perfection and you're fine. Just barely perfection and you're good. That's how life is. It's barely touching the pieces of life, pushing them through one poke at a time.
Oh, no.
Is it going crashing down here on episode 10, those boys? Zane, the lab technician, and his big clumpy fingers. Oh, son of a bitch. Hairs in the mic. Hairs in the mic. Is he? Oh, he fingers. Oh, and it went crashing down. This is intense. This sucks.
No!
God, man. You know what it is?
Yeah!
I'm not gonna do this podcast anymore.
Dude, you're just so mad.
Yeah.
Dude, you're just so mad, aren't you?
I am a shepherd.
Dude, you're just so mad.
You know what though? I actually thought that piece wasn't going to do that. So it's you know what? It's good that it went down because
You'll learn, Daddy.
because you actually are trying to win,
Every time. I am so competitive. I will beat you every time.
and we know who really wins here in those boys though, because you can express that down in the comments. Who's really the big winner here? Who's really the winner here?
Yeah. Who's really the winner here?
Is it Zane the lab tech or is it Shane the shepherd? Because I believe where I'm from. This is what's most important. Okay, the last game of tonight's cast.
Dude, the smash of that thing is that's the character right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, duh, dude. Yeah.
it's my shaft. Great joke. I know it's stupid. All right, have you ever heard of the alphabet insult game? And I don't know if this might get us completely like shadow banned forever, but
Alphabet insult.
just like the words we use. Yeah, the alphabet insult game. I never heard of it either, but it sounds fun. Basically, To finish off episode 10, happy Halloween, everybody. Person 1 starts with the letter A, and you have to call me a name that starts with the letter A, and then I have to do the letter B and call you a name, and then the letter C.
So it has to be a name? Like I have to call you something?
It's welcome to the alphabet insult game.
Insult? I think it's salt game.
No,
like, what are we doing with salt?
like insult. Like I'm going to insult you.
Okay.
Like you asshole. It's like A.
So are you starting or am I starting?
We're going to let you, because you won. Winners rejoice.
All right.
You know what they say?
Abigail.
Oh, shit. That's a brutal.
Yeah, dude.
All right, brutal.
Brutal. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You went Abigail. I'm going to just use a word that starts with a B.
All right. Catnip.
That's actually a really good, that's a great tea. It's actually great for the cats. Cats love it. It's like Molly for cats.
Yeah. Speaking of the devil, why do you grow your catnip outside with your indoor cat inside?
Because I grow plants outside. Duh.
Yeah, but couldn't you grow your catnip inside? Give your what
do you mean?
Cat some love, dude.
No, it get all moldy and all of that blight. We don't want that shit. Anyways, D, am I on with you? You're being a dick. That was easy.
You're
That's super easy.
You look like an elephant.
Oh my God. That's actually what I've used emotionally to like, if I'm feeling really stressed in life, I'm like, I will not let these elephants get me down.
But you're one.
Because I'm a lion.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have to like count. I have to like say the alphabet every time.
Every
Like
time.
A, B, C, D, E. Okay, we're on F.
Yeah.
Okay. You are a fupa.
A fupa.
You know what that is? That's the fat above the penis.
Yeah, fupa.
Isn't that the fupa is? Yeah, you're a fucking fupa. Fucking fupa.
Yeah.
Fucking fupa.
Yeah, well, you're a goat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that one. That's not really an insult. You lost.
Yeah.
That's not an insult. You called me the goat. He called me the goat. You lost. That's not an insult at all.
No, you look like a goat, dude.
Yeah. No,
you look
it's
like
not.
a goat.
Meh. All right. A, B, C, D, F, G, H. You're a hairy turd.
Cool. You're an infant.
Why are you just like you, Abigail, infant,
Yeah,
this
dude.
elephant? You're fucked. This is not fair. Like, I don't know how to take those as real insults. Why are you giving me this face?
Continue. Come on. You gotta go quicker.
A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Wait, what am I on? I? You're an insult.
I called you an infant.
Oh, shit.
I had I.
I, J.
You're J.
Yeah, Jesus. You're Jesus.
All right, Carl with a K.
Carl with a K.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really this game sucks so far, dude. This is a brutal alpha insult game.
Continue. Gotta go quicker. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
loner.
J, K, L. I'm a loner.
Loner.
You're a man.
Yeah, I am. You're an. And letter N is an interesting letter now for the whole alphabet.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to insult you with. You are negative.
I am. And you're an optometrist.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You're pretty.
Oh, going quick. Oh, Quagmire.
Oh, Quagmire. Well, you are very rude.
All right, you sucker.
True. I'm a shepherd. You could have called me a shepherd.
Yeah.
All right, Tobin. This is the best alphabet insult game ever played.
All right, you uterus.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I feel so insulted right now.
Thanks.
W. You. V. Victor.
No, Victor's a cool name. I like Victor.
It's supposed to be an insult. Victor.
Victor, I think, is a very strong person.
Victor.
Well, you're a wiener.
Ah, L7. Wiener. Oh, we on X? You're an X-ray machine.
That's talent right there.
You're an X-ray machine. You're like the whole machine. You're just the machine. You're an X. It starts with an X-ray machine. All right, let's finish this fucking lame ass. These examples are better. Ass hat, booger eater, crotch bitch. Ours are like Abigail.
Oh, I thought it had to be one word.
And, dude, they're insults. I think we would that's why I called you a hairy
maybe
turd.
Maybe you could have,
Zach,
done better.
Your
to
insult was
explain.
your face. The whole time you're like, I'm like, oh my God, this is so hard to play with your face. You're so insulting me with your face. The whole alphabet is an insult. You know what? What letter are we on? You're on X? Y? You're on Y.
I'm on Y.
Go.
Ah, fuck me. You're yesterday.
Oh, that was so good. You're yesterday.
You're yesterday.
You're yesterday.
Yeah.
Then who's today? Who must be today?
Me.
Okay.
Zane.
Zane is Z.
Me.
You heard it here, folks. I'm so yesterday. Shane the Shepherd lost in Jenga for our happy
You have
Halloween.
Z. Finish it. Z, dude.
You're Zane.
Oh, right.
Because
Fuck,
I'm
won.
so yesterday, which makes Z Zane, the
That's pretty
winner
clever,
of
pretty
Jenga.
clever.
Congrats, man. You won again. I'm proud of you. And Zane, this has been awesome. Also, Sign's been awesome.
Thanks.
And Shane the Shepherd is going out now to go get some candy, even though we're filming this. Stop fucking doing that. So gross.
I'm sorry.
I hate that shit.
I'm sorry.
I'm done.
No, thanks for watching episode 10. Happy Halloween, everybody. I love being in costume. It makes it a lot more fun.
I feel weirdly and oddly secure. Maybe next time we'll come in drag.
Also pretty horny.